Hey there, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a new video. For today's video I thought it would be fun to make a top 10 favorites from this year, so the year 2024. I must say that all the plants that I currently have in my collection are all plants that I really adore, but if I did had to pick like 10 favorites, then these were the plants that I would choose. When I was going to like all the plants, I did realize that there are 11 which are really my favorites, so instead of 10 we will have 11 plants today. So I think without further ado, let's just immediately go into it. I only have 2 plants downstairs that are really like my top favorites. And the remaining favorite plants are upstairs. So we will first start down here and then we will make our way up and I show you the rest of the plants. So the first 2 plants which we are going to start with are 2 anthuriums. And the first one is this pretty one. This is the Anthurium Silver Blush. I'm really amazed by how it's been growing. This is another leaf. I think this is my favorite leaf. It's just, oh, it's so stunning. Over here is another tiny leaf that is growing, really cute. I'm really curious to see how big this one is going to get. I think there isn't another leaf on the way. And that's it for the first one. Beautiful Anthurium Silver Blush. And for the next anthurium, I do see it has one leaf that is really not looking that great. But overall, it's really stunning. This is the Anthurium crystallinum X luxurians, I think, or luxurians X crystallinum. I think the other way around. But yeah, also grown this from a seedling, and I'm really just impressed with how well it has grown during this year. It's the biggest leaf, the newest leaf that it gave. Super stunning, super dark, and really beautiful. Here's another one, and over here. So yeah, this leaf is going to some yellowing crisping. This is it for the second anthurium, which is in my favorites. These were the 2 from downstairs. I must say that I was really doubting about putting the Anthurium Queen of Hearts also in this list, but yeah, it is not really grown in my care, so I do want to wait and see how it is growing in my care, and yeah, maybe for next year it will be in the list. So we are now upstairs in the small bedroom where I have 6 of my favorite plants. I've already standing one over here, so we immediately grab this one. So this is the third one. I haven't said it, but it's not like in a particular order or something, like from favorite to like least less favorite. It's just really random. This is the first one, the Monstera albo. It's still pretty small though. It only has 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 leaves. I do have a bigger one downstairs, but this one, I don't know. It's just a variegation that I really adore about this Monstera. It has some almost half moons. This is the newest leaf. It's still inflating a bit. So yeah, really stunning. Didn't have a lot of problems with it. It did started to brown like a teeny tiny bit a little while back, but it luckily didn't spread too much. I think this one is just such a classic to have in your collection. Really stunning, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how this one is looking a year from now on. It's the Monstera albo. For the next one, I think I will grab this one. It's also not like a really big one. I've got this one as what did I got it as? I think it was a single leaf cutting when I got it in March this year, and that's this one, the Monstera Escalado. I accidentally ripped it, really sad. The new leaf. But yeah, overall also a really stunning plant. I also have the Adansonii on the moss pole, but it's really going downhill. And I have decided to take it off and just keep on to this because I think I prefer this one more than the Adansonii. So yeah, it's really stunning. It has like a lot of these big fenestrations, like these tiny fenestrations over there. Really gorgeous. It has a really nice shade of green. You can see it's on a 50 centimeter moss pole. It's only about to here. So it has quite some more space to grow. And I must say that so far it has sized up quite a bit. Like here is one of the oldest leaves, and then compare it to the newer leaves. So I think this one is also a really good one if you want to have a plant that size up really quickly. On this leaf there is a little bit of browning. I think it was from guttation and the water just sat on the tip for too long. So yeah, it is browned a little bit, but regardless it's still really stunning. So that's it for number 4 at the Monstera Escalado. And now for another one that I also got at the same time as I got that one. I got it at Botanica Houten in Ham. So when I got it, it was really small. So it's now been growing really big. And that's this beautiful variegated fried egg. I'm really so amazed by how it is growing. Like, look at this leaf. It's like stunning variegation. This is another one of the new leaves. Let me see which. I really need to see if you found what I'm doing. So yeah, there are some leaves which are like a little bit more green. This one is almost green. This one also stunning variegation. Here is another one of the new leaves. Here we have one also with a little bit of variegation. But yeah, especially like these ones and like this leaf. I think this is really my favorite leaf. It's just so stunning, and I don't know, it's been really easy going for me. I also have the regular green one, which I'm considering getting rid of just because I have just not enough space anymore. And I'm like, yeah, here I have a balance of both. There's still like some green, but also some variegation. So I think I will keep on to this one. Oh, you can really see it now. The light has changed a little bit, but you can really see the change in variegation. Like here it's more almost like, yeah, I don't know, a little bit of green yellow variegation. And then this one has like way more of that really white variegation. So yeah, it's just so diverse. Really, really stunning. So yeah, without a doubt I had to include this one in my favorites. Really, really pretty. Just one more look of it. Stunning. So over here is another moss ball. I think is this the first philodendron that we're having? Yes, this is the first philodendron. So this is the philodendron SP Columbia, or El Guapo, or SP Silver. It goes by a lot of names, but it's really, really stunning. It is officially a crawler, but I do have it on a moss ball. I don't know if I would recommend it though, because I feel like, especially now, it really starts to grow really slow. It isn't really doing anything for the last, month or so. But yeah, the leaves have sized up, which is nice. But oh, it's so pretty. There is a little bit of a whip here. I think this leaf has a little bit, is a bit misshapen. But yeah, if you see these ones, they are just really, really gorgeous. Really beautiful pillowy leaves. So yeah, that is it for number 6, the SP Columbia. And now for another philodendron, which is really a big boy. So I do really need to be a bit careful to grab it. Oh man, it's so heavy. Oy, 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 oy. Oh. Oops. Okay, so for number, what did I say now? I don't know at which number we are anymore. Jeez. Number 8? I think so. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is my really pretty philodendron glorious. I did a chop and extend lately, a little while back. So this is how it's looking now. It only has 4 leaves, but yeah, it's taking up a lot of space, and I don't know, is it maybe a little bit too dark? I'll show it a little bit more up close if I can. So here you have a leaf. This is one of the other one over there, and one in between. So yeah, really stunning plant if you like. Can we both get into the picture? A little bit, but yeah, as you can see, it's really big. Like if you're looking for a really rewarding big plant to grow, then definitely get yourself a glorious. It's just, yeah, like the name says, it's glorious. Really beautiful, beautiful dark velvet leaves. And it's really easy going, so that's also really a pro of this plant. So yeah, I really had to include this one in this list because yeah, it's just really pretty. I don't know, I think it won't take that long. Oh jeez. I think it won't take that long anymore before it will push out a new leaf. And I'm really curious how that leaf is going to look because it's now supplemented by a Sensi Grow Light bulb. So yeah, I'm really curious how that new leaf is going to look. So yeah, that was it for number 8. I don't know, I think we are number 8. So let me carefully put it back in its spot. Okay, so now for number 8, it's over here. It's rather a small one. It's this pretty Philodendron Florida Ghost. I have this one for more than 2 years though, but it's still like, yeah, it has grown more leaves, but I've also chopped some leaves because they were melting. And yeah, this is how it's looking currently, and I don't know, I think it's really a cute plant though. Like this leaf, it came in more white, it is turning into a bit of more of a minty color now. But yeah, I don't know, there is something about this plant which I just really adore. I think it's also nice that it's not on a moss ball. It was on a moss ball, but I took it off because the internodal spacing is just really short, and yeah, I was just really disliking the look. It's now just growing just without one, and yeah, I really love it, like especially if it gives like these really light colored leaves. I think it's really pretty. Like, I'm not necessarily a fan of mint, but I think this one is just more special because it like transforms more like from like light to mint to green. So yeah, really gorgeous one, and I think I also really like the shape of it. I think like if it matures, it changes the shape even more than what it is looking now compared to this one. So yeah, that's it for number 8, the Philodendron Florida Ghost. I do see some more plants which I'm like, maybe I should have also included it in this list. But no, I just keep with the ones that I came up originally, and that were those ones. Let's now go to the bigger bedroom, and there I have, what is it then, 4 more left? Yeah, I think 4. So for the last room where there are 4 more plants, 2 variegated ones and 2 green ones. I don't know, I thought that I was really falling out of love with variegated plants, but if I like see, I do think I have included then 4 or 5 variegated plants in this list. First, let's start off with one which is the slowest growing plant in my collection, but it is definitely one of my favorites, and that's this one. I think I really need to water it. Yes, I really need to water it. But it's this one. This one is the Cestus mirabilis. I think this is just such a stunning plant, like unbelievably stunning. Beautiful pattern on the leaves. This is one of the leaves which is a little bit crispy at the bottom. But yeah, I do really love this plant. I think it's just so unique looking with like the pattern that it has and like the shape. It has like arrow shaped leaves. Yeah, I think you call it like arrow shaped leaves, but look, it's just, I think it's so gorgeous. I'm really excited because there are 2 new growth points growing in here. They are taking it really slow. So I think it will definitely, like, if I see how slow it grows still now, that it will take like another 2 months before there is like a leaf popping out of there. But I really need to water this one though, because I think this is one of those plants that really doesn't like to be dry. I think this is also a plant that you don't really see a lot in other people's collections. And I don't know, I think this plant isn't that expensive, which I'm amazed by because it just grows so slow, and yeah, I think it's also not that easy to propagate though. I'm not sure how it will grow. I think it is a climber though, but yeah, it's also a little bit dusty, I see. I'm really behind on my plant care. Yeah, those things just happen sometimes, but yeah. So this is number 9. This is Cestus mirabilis, really stunning one. So we'll put it back over here. So I think we'll now do a variegated plant, then a green one, and then lastly another variegated plant. So this is also one. Oh, that sounds crispy. And a leaf which is dying off, but it's okay. Like I said, I'm running behind on my plant care. And yeah, this is just a bit of reality. So yeah, over here is the Philodendron Florida Beauty, and I think this was definitely maybe my favorite plant, but lately it has started to do some of this browning melting situation. So yeah, that's something which I'm really disappointed about. But one thing which I'm really learning to accept is like imperfections in my plant, and that also goes for like in real life though, like just accepting like imperfections. So yeah, I hope that my plants can maybe help me to like, yeah, just accept imperfections a little bit more. So yeah, I'm also trying to accept it about this plant. And I've already did it a bit, like in the beginning I was really devastated about it, and now I'm like, yeah, it's okay, right? It's growing a couple new leaves, here one, and over there another one. I think this one is even like fully variegated. So we'll see how that one is looking. So that's it for the beautiful Florida Beauty. I also see that my camera wants to... Oh man, this bowl is so crispy. Do you hear that? Well, it's not rooted into there though, so it doesn't really mind that much. But... And so for number 10, we have another... No. Je schrikt me rot, joh, poes. So for number 10 is the Philodendron Patriciae. I think this one is also really stunning. I really like the pendant style leaves. Here are some of the... Oh, it's touching the ceiling. There's some of the older leaves. This one had like an accident with the vacuum. So I also got this one. I think it was it this? Hey, there's some browning on the tip. I don't know, I have overwatered this a little while back, and yeah, I didn't like that for sure. But yeah, overall really stunning plant, like beautiful, like the pendant style and those ripples in it. It is currently working on a new leaf over there. Really curious how big it is going to be. So yeah, that's it for number 10, the Philodendron Patriciae. Okay, so now for the last one. It's going to be a small one. I do have to grab it over there, so I'll be right back. I don't know, that cat is always like, when I'm talking or something, especially when I'm talking in English, he's just constantly going like... I don't know. Okay, so for the last one, like I said, it's a really small plant, and it's this Philodendron Pink Princess. I do have a bigger one on a moss ball and some more small ones, but I don't know, this one is just, I don't know, I think it's just so unbelievably stunning with the variegation. My goal is just to have like a really big, beautiful pink princess again, and yeah, I hope that eventually I will get there. And I don't know, I'm not gonna plan to put this one on a moss ball like the other one I do have on a moss ball. But I'm not planning on doing that with this one because I just don't want to have any more moss ball plants. I will see how it just grows like this. I think eventually if it grows bigger I will put like a stake in there or something. But for now it can perfectly grow just how it's growing now. Here is another new leaf, also has some nice variegation. This was the last one, the beautiful pink princess. I want to say a big thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and please let me know in the comments which was your favorite plant to see, and also what is currently your favorite plant in your collection. And without further ado, I hope you're having a great day furthermore, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!